Do you like living in a house that is energy efficient? The excellent news is that nowadays there are technologies that can make this happen, and a good example is solar energy. Solar energy is the process of using the sun's radiant rays to power your home. For this to work, you will need to obtain some solar panels and install this installation by a contractor. Ideally, you will need a flat area, measuring around 100 square feet. It is good to install between 10 to 12 solar panels that can produce about 1 kilowatt of energy. If you think 1 kilowatt is small, think again, because that equates to 1,600 kilowatt hours per year. This translates to 5.5 hours of electricity a day if you're using it to the fullest. Otherwise, the excess energy will be stored in the battery, which will help to bring the heat to the house during a blackout or at night. In addition to the solar panels, you will also need the inverter, battery, charge controller, wires, and support structure. Each of these parts is important, as the system will not work without the other, so whoever you choose as a contractor must have everything ready before installation. Once everything is set, you will be able to enjoy your solar-powered home. As it requires minimal maintenance, it can last up to 20 years before you need to replace anything. If you have a larger area to work, why not invest in a thermal sunroof? The difference between this and the first mentioned is that you convert the entire roof into a giant collector. It is costly and takes a few days to complete, but it is worth every penny. The only reason why many people do not invest in this system is that most roofs are not oriented to the south with the sheer shade necessary to maximize solar energy, especially during winter. You will have to do some major construction works to make this happen. Solar energy is just a way for you to stop relying on power from the grid. When the sun is not shining, you must be preparing other ways to generate electricity. An example that can be used at home is wind energy. Here, you use fans to collect the kinetic energy from the wind, similar to the windmills you see on the farm. The only difference is that the blades are connected to a drive shaft that turns an electric generator to produce electricity. You just need to do some research to find out if solar energy is viable for your home. You should know how much energy you consume each month and also where exactly your home is located. If your study shows that it is possible to live on solar energy, it is best to apply for a loan to pay the installation costs, because you will certainly get a return on your investment later in the form of tax credit and a utility bill that does not exceed the US $10. So, what are you waiting for? If you don't want to trust the power company, go ahead and invest in solar energy.